绝对不可以这样空手做。所以今天是一个好机会，可以让我们下把决心。
因为这个事业在我的心里高贵而伟大，而这个世界上最伟大的事情，莫过于能够不断的重复。愿你我虽生于平凡，却选择活得伟大。
Aduh sini.
要相信有这样好的一间公司一直在服务着，机会可能就在你眼前，选择比努力更重要，你能够做出正确的决定。唯有行动才能够改变命运，唯有坚持才能够成就非凡。在这世上没有难成的事。
我很坚持，我很努力，我改变自己，我相信他们能够成功，我也相信我能够成功。
在因为里面，不只是收获我们所谓的各种字，而且可以收获很多无法用言语表达的幸福快乐。
因为太容易做了，只要你跟着他的方法，跟着他的步骤。每一个在场的人都可以，好像我们一样。
其实，在例会拼命做、认真做、跟紧做，你可以人生完全的自由。我们17周年庆一起站上荣耀的舞台。
我从来不相信任何一个时刻，一个人是可以没有力量的，就算做不到。你往前跨一步，你所有的一切属于你自己，你必须要负起百分之百责任。
Before we begin, can you ask the person next to you, it's nice to see you today. It's nice to see you today. Sa kabila naman, sa kanan. It's nice to see you today. Alright, that's okay. May all be seated now. First of all, allow me to introduce myself. I'll be your friendly host for this morning. My name is your friendly neighborhood Aero Store. I come from Cavite. Ayan. Sino dito yung galing pa sa malayong lugar? Taas ang kamay. Who among you here came from Pampanga pa? Taas po ang kamay. Pangasinan. Can we give them a big round of applause? Wow, imagine, di ba? So, this... Sorry? Dumaguete! Meron po ba? Yan, ang pakalaman po natin. Meron po ba dito from Bicol Region? Meron po ba? Meron si Tita. Can you give her a big round of applause? Wow, diba? Imagine, no? Galing pa sa malalayong lugar. Yet, nandito po, and they are eager to learn here in Riway International. And with that being said, today, ladies and gentlemen, you are very lucky. Ask me why? Kasi sobrang special ang training natin for this morning. You know, when I came across Riway, I used to have nothing. Kumbaga, literally, it's not my cup of tea, kumbaga. When I joined Riway, totally, lahat ng kailangan kong matutunan is already given by these people. So, like a few years back, I was seated back there. Ba't ako kinakabahan? Naupo din po ako dyan. And then, until this kind of events, ito yung nag-equip sa akin to become who am I right now. Yeah. So, you are very lucky kasi same thing, no? Kung ano yung procedure na pinagdaanan namin before, same thing, yun din po yung pagdadaanan din nyo. And for our trainer, no? I can say trainer, no? Siyempre, before I introduce our trainer for this morning, I would like to personally acknowledge all the team leads in the house. Siyempre, galing pa ng Brunei, our very own, di ba? Team Pegasus, Doc Manila. And also, galing pa fresh from Kota Kinabalu, our team Supreme Pegasus 2 with one ring, Coach Ramon. And sino ba? And all the Diamond 3-star, can we give them a big round of applause? So very exciting, mapapansin. I don't know if you can feel the energy inside this room. Kasi lahat talaga very excited for this morning. No? Ako nga, hindi na ako nakatulog kagabi. So sobrang hindi na ako nakatulog. You know? Nakatulog ako alas 7 na. So sobrang excited. Diba? So, hindi ko na rin patatagalin, no? This person that I'm about to introduce all of you. When I came across Riway, totally, pag kinag-usapan natin yung salitang acne, alam niyo kung yung acne? Yes! Alam ko na yan. Yung, kumbaga, if magiging embodiment, magiging tao tong word na to, actually dapat siya yun. Pero, I'm really happy seeing this person na throughout his journey inside this platform, talagang sinet aside niya lahat ng meron siya before in order to uninstall, unlearn those things, to unlearn new things inside Riway. Yeah. So, are you getting my point? Yeah. Medyo bunkering pa, no? Hindi pa ako mag-coffee, no? Pero, still, no? I'm really excited and privileged to be your MC for this morning. So, hindi ko na rin po patatagalin without any further delay. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all give our biggest and grandest and loudest round of applause to this person. Our team Elite Pegasus, Ramon Ondo.
I was surprised our team in Pago is nervous. And since our team Supreme Pegasus 3, Raymond Tong and I look alike, so he called me Raymond also. Anyway, thank you very much. We are here for one reason. We want to win our country. Yes! That's who we are. And I've been in this industry for quite a while, and I have never seen a company that is so supportive of building people. I've never seen it. You know, yesterday our training manager, by the way, our training manager, Joseph Fan, is not a training manager only for the Philippines. He is a training manager for the entire Riway International. And he is here in the Philippines, staying here to make sure that Philippines will win. Wow! He's here. I have been in the industry for 30 more years now. This is my 33 years, by the way. No? I started when I was grade 1, okay? So, because you are about to count my age, so I have never seen a single general manager moving around the country to equip people, to bring the system to people. You know, we have heard that because there are many countries that they are supposed to, like Joseph Fan, and other countries are, to be honest with you, is envying Philippines. So why is it that they are so aggressive there? And the BDs are moving around all over the Philippines. In fact, I was inviting the BD in Tacloban, although it didn't push through because they say, BD Jaime, you know BD Jaime, right? Yes. So just look at me and okay? So he said, we will try. We will try. So they're so busy in the Philippines, their heart belongs to this country. You know, I have been in this industry. Supposedly, the word for this business is easy. Supposedly. But we cannot use the word easy because Big Boss says it must not be easy. Okay? Because if it's easy, with the kind of platform we have, with the kind of financial provision this Riway International has, we will be all millionaires in this room. Yes. For sure. For sure. So everything is provided for. You know, in our company, the topic that I'm going to discuss to you is not mine. It is Big Boss, James Chong, Ted Tan, and Eric Chen. They are the one who created. You should be proud because the one who created the system force, one of them is our general manager, James Chong. You should be proud of that. And in this kind of, as I said, it could have been easy, but of course it is simple. For the very thing that in this industry, we don't need intelligent people. In fact, if you are intelligent, you can become detrimental to this industry. Yeah. Because it takes a lot of humility for you to do this business. It takes. And it is a very disadvantageous, to be honest and to be upfront with you, it is very disadvantageous for the Philippines. You know why? To give an example, what was the reign of President Ramos? 1990 or some 95. And one time, because we were being left behind by other countries, so we invited an economist from Malaysia. And that guy investigated the Philippines after a month. And then, this is the final conclusion when he was asked. So what can you say? What is needed in the Philippines to lift our economy? So you know the thing that prevents you from growing? This is the economist. He said, you have a lot of over-educated people. Eros, our Tibilig Pabo, Eros 4. Have you noticed our MC today is already Eros? But in the next round, we will reverse. I will be the MC, he will become the trainer. Yes! I'm dead serious, guys. Because this is about duplication. Yes. Without duplication, we have no business. And to make it duplicatable, it must not be too intelligent. Yes. I remember the time I was invited by our general manager in his room. I was eating and he cut me off in my eating, you know. I was about to snap that beef and he said, let's start. So I have to follow. You know. In Riway, just follow. So I stood up, I was looking at the iced tea in Alma. Oh, I cannot drink that iced tea. So I have to follow. And this one thing is, he said, you know, when you talk to people outside, because this is system, you don't have to be too detailed. Because they must come and see. If you want to grow in this kind of business, it takes a lot of humility and a lot of confidence to be reliant on the system of the company. In other company, there's a lot of system. There's a lot of group. But you know, in Riway, there is only one since 2008. It's supposed to be easy because all we need to do is just be reliant on it. So, let me start. Paano ito pindutin? Dito ako nagkakagulo eh. Malaki ba yung malaki? Ayun, okay. Can I be a little, can I be a little harsh this time?
Yes.
Just a bit.
Yes.
You know, in this industry, we don't need intelligence. We need heart. Because this is leadership. You know, every time I talk to our Team Supreme Pegasus 3 Ramon, I am so humiliated. Because this guy, he bleed his heart for this country. And in principle, he is not a Filipino. But every time, can you imagine they're looking for a house in the Philippines to show you their commitment? It's not a joke. Even the wife agreed. Right? You know, for you to convince the wife to do something, it takes a lot of energy. Yes! No, I'm not kidding. But when I talk to our Team Supreme Pegasus 1, Therese, during the time of our, what was the last time? Testimonial event, she was seated beside me. Are you serious? Yes. Not even a blink. I said, wow. How about you? It's about heart. My objective here is, some people say, oh, we like if one is the one training. That's dangerous. You know what? I'll tell you later, that's dangerous. I must be replaced the soonest possible time.
Yes.
Because this is about duplication. I don't care who stands here. You know, which is better? A Team Elite Pegasus giving the training, or a Diamond 2-star with all the Team Elites and Pegasus are there, A, B, C, the speaker here? The second one. Because if people will see, they're cheering up that 2-star. Even the Team Supreme Pegasus 3 is standing up and cheering this guy. I want to be part of this. Are you getting this, guys?
Yes.
My objective is for us to get what we need to do. The management is working and investing so hard for you to do the simplest thing that should be done. And that's what we're going to talk about today. Guys, I don't need your intelligence this time. I need your heart. Can I appeal that?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes.
So, this is Fight for Riway Philippines. And let me dramatize this. We are part of, where is it? South Central Asia. Am I right?
Yeah.
And in South Central Asia, here are the countries. Cambodia, Myanmar, Vietnam, Thailand. And all of these are very restricted nations. And to appeal to you, they are growing faster than us. The reason why I'm telling you is because, how about you want to win the Philippines? Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't hear you louder. Are you sure you want to win this country?
Yes.
That's what I want to hear.
Yes, sir.
That's right. For example, we have a LRN in Thailand, or LTS in Thailand. And then here come flooded the delegates of Thailand with the waving flags. Here comes the delegates of Myanmar who cannot operate the business inside Myanmar. They are operating it outside Myanmar. They cannot even open their their portal in Myanmar. They will be caught. But they're fighting so hard. And they're flooding there, and there are a few Filipinos with a mini flag. And if I am a Thailander and seeing the Filipinos there walking, look at the Filipinos. They have a very little contribution to the Riway International, who are giving them much. I think they are not serious. We are fighting to death to make our country win or to contribute to the entire Riway International. And it seems like they're just playing game. And anyways, but nonetheless, we will contribute much to our country so that we can win the Riway International. The good thing in this business, whether they are just, living by in this business, we will still consider them as our family because that is how Riway is.
Correct.
That is what we will say. The good thing in Riway International, that you will trust you. Every time our Team Supreme 3 Ramon chat or call me, I feel the heart, not the mind. I do hope for Philippines who are like that. Are you willing to fight for Philippines?
Yes!
I hope it's not a word.
Sisimulan.
I hope it's not a word. Let me show you something. Let me define the difference between corporate, because last Tuesday, we just realized that all of us are from a corporate world. And all of a sudden, Billy Santos presented like he is a strategy meeting of a company. Oh my goodness. I felt very burdened. I felt very burdened. Oh, I'm coming back to this. Oh my goodness. I'm tired of this. But the presentation was different for Riway International. In the corporate world, this is the pyramid. Most important, for example, if we will apply this Riway, it will look like this. 1 star, the least important. 2 star, the lesser important. And up, most important. That's a corporate world. Because in the corporate world, it's hierarchy and bureaucracy. And it is called positional leadership. Because they were just assigned, appointed. Sometimes they became a manager, not because they're skillful, it's because they're a friend of the vice president. Am I right?
Yes.
And that's the reason why they don't have a heart. They manage people, but they don't lead people. I'm sorry to say, I came from a corporate world, I don't say I know. Cesar, you know that?
Yes.
Let's be practical. But in network marketing, it's different. In network marketing, the least important, allow me to do this. Of course, I cannot put all the ranks, okay? Least important is Team Elite Pegasus. In the term that I'm going to say, the lesser important is Team Elite Pago, and the most important is 1 star below. I have a question with you. To which of these will have the faster duplication? The Pegasus or the 1 star?
1 star.
Again, I will ask the question. Who among this level will get the most duplication faster?
1 star.
1 star. Why don't you produce a lot of 1 star? And 2 star? You know why? Because it's about duplication. That exactly the business is. We have to think of duplicating, but what kind of duplication? Anong klaseng duplication? As I said, we don't need intelligence, we don't need academics in this. We only need leaders who will love Riway. Guys, if you don't love the system, if you don't love this platform, if you are just here because it's another business, you will miss the point. How can you influence people if your heart is only in that level? You don't need to think about a compensation plan. It's simple. If you build 2 people at 32 people, you make $500,000 every month. If money is your concern. If you want to be healthy, we are using the last frontier of the medical field. You know, most people, when they don't have, you can ask Dr. Jenny with that, when they don't have hope in the hospital, they will go to Germany for stem cell. Am I right?
Yes.
And you have that. Everything is provided for. And this is the company that you can go anywhere around the globe with pride and dignity, because this company is not only money, is not only health, but the entire platform is so great that you should be proud of. I am bearing my soul to you today, because I don't want each and everyone to waste our time, because we can win this, because we have the most stable, the most resources that it has, the most pouring heart. It's Riway. They give everything. You know why they give everything? Big boss want you all to become millionaire. Let me upfront with you. How many of you make at least $500,000 a month? Can you raise up your hand? Look at this. Continue. At least $1 million a month. $500,000 a month.
Congrats!
Okay ba yan? Kailangan natin siya. Okay? How about $300,000 a month? Okay ba yan? Hindi ako mangungutang. At least. Diba? How many you make at least $3,000 a month? Raise your hand. Hiyang-hiya ko kayo. Ayaw mo kasi. Si Johnny Ross Nagbalas, malaki pa kinita mo doon. Ayaw mo taas ng kamay. Ba't pa nahihiya kayo?
Ayaw magpautang.
Guys, the reason why I'm asking you that is if you are not confident that you make that, how will you think people out there will be confident? This is leadership.
Right.
This leadership. So, we're going to talk today about the 6 steps, or the how to start. No? The 6 steps. One is goals. Goals is, of course, we discussed last time about having a what you want. Your goal is not Riway. Your goal is your personal life wants and needs. If you don't establish that, you cannot find the right opportunity. In fact, if you don't list down what you really want, you can be in front of the opportunity. You will perform very low because you don't have what you want. All of us are in the same compensation plan. Am I right?
Yes.
And then the goals that we are going to talk to do, you will be surprised. No? What is the goal? Of course, you have to do the contact list. My cell phone is there. You know, my cell phone is almost full of prospect lists. Because every time I meet a person, I will ask the Facebook and I'll put it there. So I have the time to get back. Right now, we are starting over again. You know, in my 30 years, I have never seen a big boss since Switzerland, if you know Team Pegasus. Sabi ni big boss, let's start all over again. Back to zero. No more kamada. I don't know. Back to zero. Can you imagine ang tapang? And they are talking to those big guys who invest a lot of money and telling, can you please stop that? We're not going to do that anymore. Of course, with gentleness. You know how big boss is. Sabi niya, we can accommodate everyone. We can only be strict to ourselves. What a leadership. And he showed that all the time. So goals. What is the goal? Okay. Before that, this is leadership, right? You know why we wear like this? You know, I met my cousin in Tiendesitas, and it was not a Riway day, and my wife and I, Fides, were wearing like this. You know what they feel? I know. They feel very special because we wear like this in front of them. We don't dress like this just to become popular. Besides, in this business, popularity will not make you money. You will only lose money. Why? Because people will think, oh, my upline has money. He has to feed me all the time. But it's not the way. You know, I'm like this because I need to give a certain degree of seriousness, because I'm dead serious to make Riway Philippines number one. Yes. Not in mouth. You know what I mean? So why do you think Obama and Lee Kuan Yew we're like this, that? Because they respect the people. It's not about them. You know, given a choice, I will opt to wear a pajama if I'm Obama. It's more comfortable, right? But why do they have to do that? To be like that? Because they respect you. In other words, if you are not dressing well in front of your client, you are not respecting them. You are telling, he's just an ordinary guy. Why will I wear such a thing? I don't mind. Lee Ka-shing, the icon of Hong Kong. Have you ever seen him in short? If you wear like this, it means to say you want to become popular. It's just about you. You don't mind what people say. Anyway, they're not important. I am the one important if you wear like that. Am I right?
Yes.
Guys, are you getting this?
Yes.
The reason why when you wear like this, you should be proud. Not only that, is you are representing a multi-billion-dollar company, wherein to most of us, it is only coming from our mouth, it is not truly coming from our heart. As I said, I need to apologize in the very beginning because I want to take this a little serious. Can you read what is written in the word in the PowerPoint? 1, 2, 3, go.
7 goals based on upcoming events.
Events. This is a system-based company. And the good thing in Riway has created the best environment ever conducive for leadership growth. Most of you don't see it yet. When you sit down there, you're just thinking that I'm a part of the crowd. No. When you sit there, you will grow, and the people that you bring will also grow. That's the way network marketing works. You must be reliant on the system. You cannot make an exclusive group. You cannot. Inasmuch that I have my own group because we are a little bigger, but if you are apart, if you are not so attached to the company and you are on your own, your people will not be dependent on the system. You will struggle to train them instead of the company is training them. Am I right?
Yes.
When we will go international, we are so privileged that the one who will talk in the States are someone who has proven himself and has made a lot that easy for us to learn and copy. Am I right?
Yes.
They call it cross-cultural influence. And Riway is spending millions upon millions for that just to make sure that you and I will grow. Am I right?
Yes.
But most of us, we miss that. Hello.
Hello.
See that? You know that, you look up here, all of you. You are so privileged that you are in Riway. I'll give you a challenge. You go out of this company and go in other company and observe in 3 months, and you will be frustrated if you look what Riway is doing. Because you can find it there. Anywhere, I can assure you 100%. Only Riway provides you the best environment for you to grow. In other words, if you create a schedule, you create a schedule for someone to go to the events. That's your business. The more you bring your leaders to the event, the more they will grow. That is where you will invest. The more they bring their people in the event, they will grow. So it's simple for you. You don't need to think so much. Guys, are you getting this? Yes. We have to narrow our focus. Our focus is to develop leaders. Because if you develop customer, one way or another, after a certain period of time, that person will lose people because the customer will never grow. Because they will not attend a meeting like this. And you don't need a lot of people. You know, in sales, they're killing with each other to get clients. Am I right? You don't need much. You only need how much in the beginning? 2. And you can make $500,000. If you develop 3 at 48 people, you know, in my previous company, I have 400 people duplicated, 3 leaders. I was making 150, 100,000, sometimes 20,000 a month. In this company, in 48 people, 3 leaders, you make 1.5 million, 1.2 million a month. Why don't you put leaders in that genealogy so that you can make that? You know, the good thing with leaders, they will stay, and because they are loyal. You know, most of you, I believe, 70% of people in this room, you are here because you love Riway and you like Riway so much. Am I right? Yes. It's not just the product. So when you create a schedule, the schedule is for you to bring people to where? Yes. That's only your business. Make it simple. Are you getting this? Yes. Tagal na tinuturo yan ang company. Minsan di natin nakikita. We think otherwise. You make a list. You know, my cell phone, I keep on adding lists. You know, if you are in this business, you cannot be novice. This business is about congeniality. You have to keep smiling. Kaya nga bawal ang negative. Pag negative, binabaon sa lupa. Kasi nakakahawa yan eh. You cannot bring your problem at home here. What you can do is contribute to this environment, associate in this environment, and bring that environment to your home.
Yes.
You know, I personally, my home changes after I am in Riway. I influence Riway to my home, to my family. Before if they know that I am coming in the province, they are almost doing like that. Oh man, it's another networking. But today, I am very much welcome. I don't understand. It's the same industry anyway. Some of you that happens, right? But we must think of bringing people who will like the system of Riway, who will be processed in the process of multiplication, and the moment they multiply, their life will change. That's the reason why we have executives like Billy Santos the other day. He resigned. He has a good judgment. He said, if I stay in the company for so long, and I am getting sick, and I don't have even time with my family, and he showed now that he can attend the graduation and the pinning of the medal of his daughter, which before he cannot do. I remember I worked in a corporate world before, and it was almost round the clock. Because we have what you call manager barracks. Can you imagine, you will sleep in the barracks and come to the meeting again. By the time you know it, they consume your whole time. My daughter was 3 years old. I wish I can see her during the time. But in Riway, Big Boss created an environment not only here but outside. In other companies, sabi nila, walang tulugan. They go home at 4 a.m. But most of you, you are not like that. Am I right?
Yes.
Guys, are you appreciating what Riway is doing to us?
Yes.
Because if you don't, you'll miss a lot. So you have a lot of lists like that. Now, after making the list, okay, I'm making the list. Now you are about to make your schedule. Parang okay naman eh. Yun. Gumana. Making your schedule. Dinagdagan ko to kasi so that it's complete, no? I have my planner in my laptop but I cannot show it to you, no? So, okay. The first thing is you have to remember the most important thing, your family schedule. You know, this is about relationships. But before, do not export something that is not happening in your house. So the relationship must start in your home. That's the reason why it is important, it is in the schedule. You know, in many companies, relationship was abused by network marketers, to be honest with you. Many families were broken. That's the reason why Big Boss fixed that. And you know what he did? He became very strong at that. Family values. On and on. Let me give you an illustration. For example, how long you been married, Vanessa and Bert? Kayo nasa unahan eh. 16. For example, it's their anniversary. Okay, wedding anniversary. And Bert all of a sudden set up a meeting somewhere with a team in Riway. And he came home very excited. You know, Bande, ano ba tawag? Mahal, ano? Mahal ba tawag sa'yo? Sweetheart, honeycomb, ano ba? Ano? Sweetie pie. So, Bert came very excited, you know. And we had signed up, pre-signed up. And Bale was there sitting in the kitchen table, looking from afar. Oh, really? Congratulations. Do you remember, Bert, 10 years ago? You did the same thing. I still remember you delivered a Tupperware with a dish rack, white bottom, and a vegetable bin, green-colored cover. And during that time, that's how women is. And during that time, you were wearing blue shirt, maong, and Nike sneakers. Do you remember that? Women! Not only that, when we were engaged during our 6 months monthly, you did that as well. You deliver Tupperware again. Will Bert be successful in Riway? You have to put the schedule there. Next. Ayaw. Team schedule per line. Yan. Guys, are you getting this? Because this is very important. Then, team schedule. Iba yung per line. So in the beginning, you have how many? Imimit mo din sa labas yung line. Anong objective? Bakit mo sila imimit? To promote the system so that they will attend the system. Why will you train them otherwise, wherein the most strength you can borrow is in the system like this? Only if you need to talk to them personally, leaders, ihiwalay mo. Riway Alliance schedule that we have now. So if you have, those are the things that you have to remember. So For example, in your... Ganyan lang naman yan, di ba? This is how simple it is, di ba? So you have that calendar, tama? So you block off, o sige, tuloy mo, Ross. You block off, especially those, kunyari, ang target mo maging pabo, to become pabo in 30 days. 30 days ba ito? Tama. Definite pabo. Some of you are, wow. You know what? If you aim the ceiling, you will hit the floor. If you aim the sky, you will hit the moon. You set your goal high. If you can make 1,000 2-star, why not? And duplicate them. So, for example, you want to be a 1-star in a week. That's your goal. Your plotting schedule. Guys, are you getting this? I hope this is not just a note. I hope this will be implemented by us. Then, you block off. Kunyari yan, family schedule or whatever, you block it off. Other schedule. Block it off. Okay, tuloy-tuloy. And now, you are looking at your calendar. You're calling someone. Kunyari, Uncle Woon, Cousin Yuen. Because you don't call someone and then, ayan, I can wait Wednesday. Oh, I'm not available. You control the time. Can you come with me this date, Friday, 10th, 3 p.m.? I cannot make it. How about you should control the time. That's the way to professionally set a schedule. You don't set, when are you available? Tapos, I'm not available that time. When? I'm not available that time. You're not available today. Why did you call me? You control the time. Then you put all the schedule there. So, I get this. But you have to complete this. Guys, you are in a multi-billion-dollar company. You can make 3 million, 5 million, 10 million. And if you don't do it seriously, you're not gonna make it. I'm looking forward that all of us is so system-oriented in Riway that 3 million a month is just an ordinary income for all of us. It can only happen if we do it professionally the way Riway is doing it. No other. You have to take seriously with your planner. Look at that. No, I will not ask who are doing the planning. Okay? Baka pa nagtanong ako, umuwi ng karamihan sa inyo. No? But guys, you have to take this seriously. Next. Okay. Sige, tuloy-tuloy yan. Wala yung sound. Tuloy.
这种剩余感也是受到工作的产出的，这种正常学会的，如此是避免。
喜欢这孩子的，一定好不了自己的。但是你的理想是什么？不知道人特色又大又严实，一定有工作量来说。
So in this video, the guy is fixing the, how do you call that, a forester. There are many disturbances around, but he was able to finish that, right? So when you fix appointment, it's the same. There's many intervention. But you know, because you know your schedule, you know how to fix appointment. Because if your appointment is fixed, not fixed, and someone will go somewhere and you'll say, bro, I'm sorry, don't go there. Are you getting this? But most of your appointment, let me submit it to you, is bringing them to where? Events. Huwag mong suluhin. The strength is not with you. The strength is in the environment like this. Let's capitalize this. That's the reason why our Team Supreme Pegasus 3 is creating a lot of events for all of us. You invest in events. that is where your business is. Kasi kung hindi ka masyado magaling, the event is magaling, so
Yun.
all of us is performing in this event. If you want to be serious in this business, always sit there. Because your people will copy the strength of the environment, not only you. Guys, are you getting this?
Yes.
And Riway is investing a lot. This air condition, this 3 air conditioning is not cheap. Some of you are complaining because it's very cold. It's cheap. This room. And let me give you an illustration. This is how I do it. When I go out, for example, I was inviting, this is my cousin, so tinakpan ko, no? Tinakpan ko. So, in-invite ko siya. When I invited him, you know how many times before he showed up? 5 times. But if you are looking for leader, that is how it will take. Looking for a customer, madali lang yan. Takutin mo lang, ha? May nararamdaman ka, sumasakit ang dibdib mo. Mag-purchase ka na, baka bukas patay ka na. Dali lang, bili na yun. But if you are building leaders, it takes, sabi ni Big Boss, take a lot of patience. Because they are leaders, they are valuable to you. So I invite my cousin. After 5 times, we sat down in Shangri-La Plaza. So I have him eat my favorite steak there in duck and something, you know. And of course, I wear like this, and they were wearing a casual clothes. You know what I am introducing to them? Not the product. I introduce to them how I am blessed by this platform, how I am financially blessed, how my health back without portier. Stem cell pala kayo. Kayo ba yung elixir? You know what? If you want to see an outstanding life stem cell therapy, I want you to watch it in our OPP. I cannot discuss it to you today. When I give my testimony, you know my testimony, I have a 7-year, I'm on steroid for 7 years in contact dermatitis. I keep on urinating everywhere I go. One time I was so rushing in Mega Mall, when I wee the shoes of the other guy on the other side because I was rushing. And he looked at me like that. And so I was so ashamed, and he said, umalis na. Yeah, there was, James knows that. Every station when we go to Tugigaraw, all the gasoline station is filled with my urine. And pardon to say this, I'm having a pain with my testicle during the time. I'm just not minding it because I don't have much money to have a checkup. Then I went, after Riway, the first thing that I did in Riway is to take the product. If you want to influence people right in any business, especially in network marketing, the first thing that you should do is have an experience and a testimony in the product. Otherwise, you're going to fool a lot of people. In other words, you're just wanting, people will feel that you only want to make money. You know that they will feel if you are in need? You don't have prestige. Your gesture is gusto mo magkapera. But this is about relations. This is about building people to become leaders, right? Leaders are loyal, they stay, and they patronize the product for life. I have told you a story of a lady who is a bus conductor in another company, not here. Their product is aloe vera. That aloe vera is 12,000. But that lady is committed to buy aloe vera every month as a bus conductor. It's almost all her money, right? But she has to sell some so that she can cover the cost. She's so loyal. I hope I don't remember her, where is she now? Because if a leader is like that, they will continue patronize the product of the company. So I have to take the product. And I was surprised, 1 week later, I was opening the cabinet in the bathroom and I saw the steroid there. I go, oh, almost 1 week, I'm not in steroid anymore. So from that time on, 2018, until this time, I'm free of steroid after 7 years. And then, but I was salivating, I rushed myself to Medical City, and the diagnosis, I have kidney failure. So high, and probably the doctor think that I have a lot of money, gusto na agad akong lagyan ng pistula. No? Sabi ko, no, I'm not undergoing dialysis, boss. No. You can have heart attack anytime. Don't worry, doc. Give me a waiver and I'll sign. Because I want to protect my business. In my mind. I will take 1 month of high dose. And after 1 month, nothing happens. I don't have a choice. You know my motto? I will avoid anything that is, of course, allow me to say the word, any hospital procedure in the most possible time, and I will replace it with any natural. Because if you start dialysis, you're forever. So I sign a waiver. 1 month I dose 4-4. Mauubos yung product ko kasi walang product nun 2018. You remember that? But after 1 month, from this time to this time, my kidney is normal. I am not urinating frequently. I can stop urinating in 3 days and still I can manage not to, di ba? Hindi na ako nakakaihi ng tao, di ba? Wala nang ganon. And not only that, pardon me, my wife doesn't like this. You can hold my testicles and you can roll it like that. No pain. That's Riway. That's for cheer. Okay? However, when I meet my cousin, I tell him about my love for the system. This is how I say. Of course, in-interview ko muna, kinausap ko muna siya. Maraming kwentuhan, di ba? Hindi naman agad yung, Portil! Ano yun? Di ba alam? Hindi naman gano'n. So, kwentuhan muna. Siya, kwentuhan, the past, reminiscing. Sabi niya, sabi ko, now you are retired. I think you are so blessed. Ang dami mo na sigurong pera. What will the answer? Pag sila mong gano'n? Sabi niya, hindi eh. Alam mo, ganyan. So, that's the message. F-O-R-M. You wait for the message. Kasi doon ka papasok eh. Sabi ko sa kanya, no, this is the happiest time in my life. I became financially free and financially successful because of this platform, because this platform is about values. I told him that Robert Kiyosaki says, if you want to be rich, change your values. Before, I thought it's only a facade, a cliche, to realize in this platform, it is real and it's happening. Now we can do whatever we want without remorse. And not only that, then I gave my testimony, and I said, is that elixir? I said, no. You should, this is how I say it, you should hear the OPP in the office to surprise you of what reversal of your disease can happen. And the reverse of AIDS. So yung asawa, yung babae, reverse. Minsan nag-iiba. Ano mo, kasi alam mo reverse yung mga babae, nag-iiba yung mata. Nag-iiba, di ba? And then tell them, but not only that, the building of leadership, the socialization in this company are enjoyed by senior citizens because the environment is so great, you can even heal your diseases by just attending event. You should see, you should come. I heard it? Yes. Napapunta ko siya dito. So after that, nag-usap kami. You know how many times I invited him to attend events before he attended here the last week? I think about 5 times. And this is how I do it. We have an event, leader sharing, and at 3 p.m. Oh, Pinsan, sorry I cannot do it. It's alright. It's okay. I have another one. We should have the lease. Sige, I'll try. Then, oh, I cannot do it again. Another one. Are you getting this? Yes. Another one. And finally, I even in Pampanga, no, taga rito siya sa Pasig, taga Batangas siya, taga Pasig. You know, we have an event in Pampanga all of a sudden, oh, my brother is in-law is in San Fernando. I will, this is the third, because nahihiya ako, or in English, I'm so ashamed that you have been inviting me and I keep rejecting. For as long as he doesn't say no, I will continue to invite him in the events. And then he went Monday, kasi nahihiya, no? Pumunta. Pagdating niya doon, his brother-in-law was rushed to the hospital. To the following day, he said, "Ako, Pisan, narito kami sa hospital eh. Ay nako, sinugod yung bayaw ko na dadali ko doon sa Mabalacat, sa Skytech." Sabi ko, "So kayo, unahin mo yan. Kumusta na siya? Ano nang lagay niya?" We are into leadership, relationship. And then they were not able to come. The following day, sabi ko, how's your brother-in-law? I think it's okay, makakauwi na kami, but hindi na kami aabot dyan. Then, several invitation, wala na naman, no? But of course, I have a lot, not only one. I have at least 6. I want to get my first 2 because I want to start all over again. And then, the last time, sabi niya, siya na nagsabi, sabi niya, "Mon, ay magkita nga tayo sa Tiendesitas kasi lagi na lang tayo nakakapag-usap. Gusto kong malaman pa far more about it." Because the more you build relationship, the closer they will become Riway. And if they will become Riway, they will never leave this. But if you are, ano ka ba naman, nag-Amerikana pa ako, hindi ka dumating. That says, you know, in sales, you whip the person to work. Look at me, I'm working, you're not working. What happened to you? That's sales. But that's not networking. You preserve the relationship to the most possible. So, magkita kami sa Tiendesitas, and all of a sudden, he revealed to me all his diseases. And you know, I told him, "You better watch our OPP." O sige, kailan kaya? Sige, schedule natin, gagawin ko na yun ang paraan. But he's supposed to be here, but he went to Batangas. Sabi niya, kami maglilinis ng puntong. Sabi ko, sige, baka bumangon yan, baka makuha mo pa. So, but I am asking him now, kasi during our meeting, sabi niya, gusto ko nang makatake niyan. Sabi naman ng asawa, oo, pati ako. Alam ko may pera sila, pero I don't want to push. Because retired, executive. Yung pala, naputulan na pala siya ng bituka, no? Yung colon cancer. Sabi ko, Pisan, remission is critical. You have to take the product soon. And then I'll tell the story of our Helen Dawn and those guys, Beck Montero. Again, now after All Saints Day, we will meet again. You know what I'll do? If he will not come here, you know what I'll do? I'll do a OPP in Tiendesitas. There is a proper place for you to do that. But look at this. Kaya timing lang namin pag-intro nito. Kasi sabi ko, ito nga pala, the second Tuesday, the brother-in-law was okay. But the other nephew of his wife was rushed to the hospital. A lawyer cannot take the bar, always have headache. So I don't want to say this, but that guy better take the lifestyle therapy. If that is tumor, it has to be prevented by this time. So yan yung kaya yung pinadala ko yung video ni Leo Alante. Wala namang kinalaman niya, diabetes yun, tumor yun, di ba? Pero pinadala ko pa rin, di ba? Then, tatimingan daw niya yung intro. Sa ngayon, di pa namin may sige dahil magulo ko pa isipin lang. Kasi nagkakasakit yung mga no? Dahil pa naman may sakit, no? Sayang, okay na sana may PT scan ako. So, those are the things, no? You know why he give a lot of excuses? He doesn't feel yet the environment. I told Fides, if he sign up, I'll bring him to Singapore. Okay? That's investment. But that's, if you will make 1 million a month, why not? You know why you can do that? because you think you will earn 50,000 here. If you are only thinking 50,000, you better not do Riway. Join another company. Riway do not talk about 100,000s. We're talking of millions. Sorry to say. So, the next apology, ito na yun, supposedly here. Effective, drop it, training, and he attended the Zoom. Umattend siya ng Zoom. Can you imagine, he stood up in the supermarket waiting for his wife to finish the grocery. May desire na? Yes, meron na. Tatayo ka, ano, kita-kita mo eh. Nunod ng Zoom, nakatayo sa supermarket. May desire na. Kasi pagka ganito ang dahilan, in the next 2 months, busy ako eh. O, tigilan mo. Find another one. That's the reason why you must have a lot of lists. You cannot depend on one. Diba? Tinititigan mo sa niya. Ano ba? Itinaya ko ng buhay ko sa iyo. Kailan ka ba ate? Ano? Palagay ko pag hindi ka umaten, yan ang ikamamatay ko. So you better come. Guys, there's a lot of people out there. Don't settle for one.
Yes.
Don't nurture it if it is not yet the time. But if you get them at the right time and they find the environment, they will not leave and they will become your allies for the rest of your life in Riway. And look at this. This is what like. Ano sabi niya? Huli na yan. Alam ko. And if I get him, and sabi sa kanya, ganito gawin natin. You better invite people now so that we can come close to your product for free. Otherwise, matatagalan tayo. Minsan, I need you to take the product as soon as possible. Bilang kamag-anak ko, mahal kita. You need to take the product soon. So, pag sinabi niya, let's keep our communication line open. That's how to do network marketing. Hindi yung, okay lang ka mapupunta, tagal na natin nag-uusap, puro ka ng event. Ano ba yan? Wala ka magka-oras-oras. Saan ba nangyari sa buhay mo? Gagawin pa naman kitang leader. Tapos tayo. You're laughing, but most of the time you do. You know, big boss will go to a friend, bring a cake, never say a word. Diba? In NDO, he passed by, he gave a cake. Why don't you stop for a couple of minutes? I don't want to disturb you. I just came here to bring you a cake and to say hello. That's networking. You know why I love this company when I started? Because it was professional during our time. Today, you think it's just another sideline. Another sideline. I have a guy who invested in Jollibee. After 5 years, he is not earning. 5 years. He invested 40 million. Never earned in 5 years. And the burden is, sorry, bubuyo ka kaya ano kaya no. In that bubuyo, he has a property in San Juan, but Jollibee choose another property because they say that is the best location, so he's paying rent. Because that's the business. Samantalang in Riway, in 4 years, I made the franchise. The profit is a franchise of the Jollibee already. Only in 4 years. Dito ka, mas marami. Pero nahirap na kaya sa kaka-issue ng resibo. Kaya kung gusto yung umutang, mamaya sa kanya. Galing pa yun ng Brunei. So, guys, are you getting this? Yes! The reason why I'm telling you that this is, I was talking to our Team Supreme Pegasus, Ramon. And I don't want to use the OPP as a prospecting tool. I was telling him that. Because the chances is you do OPP and they went home and they go online and they found 7 plus 14. So you have a long debate. I'd rather sell them the value. If they buy the value, they're with me. If they don't buy the value, I'll go next. I have to narrow my focus because I want to get my target the most possible time. Do you know that if you will duplicate a lot of leaders, you can cater to a lot of families? Because when you take product, don't think about yourself, think of the entire family. Do you know, way back, our OPP says that according to World Health Organization, 54% of people dying from top 10 diseases. Today is already 74. But I don't go for OPP in the beginning. I give them the value. I want them to become leader. And I'm looking for one leader because I will invest a lot on that leader. Do you know that you can also do that in Zoom? Yeah. You can do that in Zoom. So when you start you know what for? Family. Ang gusto pamilya, occupation, recreation. Eh ano naman pinagliliwanag mo? Nag-golf ka ba? Hindi naman ka-golf eh. Okay. So ano yung M? Sabi nila money daw yan. Hindi yan money. Message. Kung message niya ay may sakit, this is how I do it. Oh, our lifestyle center. I'll give the testimony, lifestyle therapy, and I tell them, you better watch our OPP. But you need to do the business. Do you want to get the product for free? Like with me, I'm taking 10 capsules a day. Pero minsan, nervous na ako. 10 capsules. Gano'n pa kadami pa yan, di ba? Kasi mahal nun eh. Di ba magkano ba yun? Mga 300,000 almost in a month. Di ba? Eh, kailangan sipagan ko sa Riway. Baka bumalik ako sa pag-gimbal stock para ma-accommodate ko ulit yan, di ba? Okay. Opening speech, di ba? Opening speech mo, ganun ba? Sabi niya, nag-retire ka na. Oo. Baka hindi mo na kailangan ng pera, baka marami ka ng pera. Said, alam mo, hindi rin eh. Ang dami ko bang kailangan gawin? Oo nga, ako rin, mga kamag-anak natin, mga kapatid natin, kailangan pa natin tulungan. You know, better you learn this business. This business is so simple. With 2 people. Because I want them to come in business, not in product. Because if they came in product, oh my goodness, gagawin ka ng delivery boy. Meron akong order dito. So pagdenta, nakamotor ka. Vroom, di ba? As may up na. Di ba? So I introduced them the value of Riway system. Let me explain this. Nakalagay kasi dyan OPP. To be honest, pinalitan ko to. So, we were in Taiwan, in Kaohsiung. That was the time that Alain Chung, you know Alain Chung, right? Yes. Alain Chung called us up and we went to a mall. There was Joel, myself, Pastor Leonidas' son, Chen, who else? I forgot. Of course, they were, si Joel nainip kasi usapan Mandarin di ba? So Alain Chung is introducing us a secret weapon of the champion. Secret weapon of the champion is created by the upline of Fang Yuan. Mahirap ang pangalan kaya hindi ko masabi. Okay? And he created, and I was like, oh, right. Because in Taiwan, the product restriction is so hard, so they rather sell the organization, the platform, so that people will join in the platform and then followed up by the product. So I studied that, and all of a sudden, when we were about to implement it here by our group, they dropped it, because it was not allowed. So I said, but there is a wisdom in this. So we developed what you call introduction to Riway platform. You tell them how valuable this organization, telling them the goodness that happened in our lives, and that's where we are attracting people. You know, in Tacloban, they don't do OPP. They do ITRP and CISL session. CISL session is a leader sharing, sitting down. Everybody will only answer, why do you love Riway? And everyone will begin to speak about loving Riway. And there is a guest there. One time we did it in trip. He was new, he just arrived, she was just invited. After the meeting, because everybody is even crying, their love for Riway and all of that. So, you're a guest and this is your first time, what can you say? And he said, I don't know what is this, but I love Riway already. And he signed up. She signed up. Am I right, Lena? You know, there is a lady is here. She there. Yeah, Helena. You know, the first time that she attended is the special meeting conducted here the other Thursday. Last Thursday. She never attended OPP, she never attended leader sharing yet. This is the second time. But this week, she signed up 3 diamonds. Am I right? And she's going to Lokban, Quezon to organize a group there. If you will ask her, she will tell you how she liked the organization. Am I right? And this is her first time in network marketing. The Riway magazine, you can show that. And be casual. This is the deal. Don't ever let them feel that you need a sale. Because they read your gesture. Remember, you're attractive. Big Boss says you have to invest in yourself. Because this is an attraction business. You want people to join, not to spend. Does this make sense? Yes. And once they experience this, how many of you were attracted by the events in Riway? Can you raise up your hand? Look at these hands. Am I right? Dr. Jenny here is an OB-GYN, and her mom hid the portiere because she's a doctor. You know? Her mom hid it. And when she found, I need to investigate that. I need to go to your office. Now, she and his wife is now in Riway, and husband Al are here in Riway. By the way, Al is a rescue nurse from Qatar, right? Military nurse. These guys are the hardest people to sell the product to. Am I right? Humihirap ang English ko. So, anyway. So, now, ano sunod? Ayon. So, every time you meet a person, sabi ko sa pinsan ko, is it okay with you to update you from time to time? If you say yes, so I do it. Another schedule, another schedule, another schedule, another schedule, another schedule. That's the reason why you have to have a list of the schedule. This is about events. This is about the system. You want to grow in here? Don't be too intelligent explaining the product more than Dr. Rodjeli can explain. Sometimes you like a doctor. Ganyan pala sakit mo. You take 2. Okay? 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Eh, sumasakit na sikmura ko. Maybe you have a GERD. You'd rather take 3. Tapos may dala kang stethoscope. Guys, is that what we are supposed to do? We're looking for leaders. If we will spread the leaders in this country, like with me, my mother-in-law's taking it, my wife, my daughter, my son-in-law. That's a lot of business. Because one leader is more than 1,000 customers. But you have to do it slow but sure. This is how to do this business. Slow is fast. But most of us, we do it fast and too slow. Because we get customers, we did not build leaders. You know, my worrying, I was telling Erwin, look at you, Erwin, you have a lot of people down the line. You are so blessed. Can you imagine Ayi and Big, where's Eric? There? You know, they came from Gapan, Nueva Ecija, and they are here. Are they here only for the product? No. You know that in the entire life of Rick, because they are in Magnolia kayo, di ba? Magnolia, no? This is his first time to wear a coat and tie in Riway. No, I have a reason to tell you that. If he did not see the value of this, what the heck of wearing a coat and tie?
Yes.
It means to say they value this, so you have to follow them up, make them. I made them a coordinator of our team there in Pampanga. Leave it open-ended. Always update, meet up again. Diba? Mimit mo ulit sila. Ano ba naman yan? Matrabaho? Mimit na naman. Guys, you are going to make $1 million naman. My goodness. You put up a Jollibee, a bubuyog, Leros. In 5 years, you will not make money. You know, I found that 7-Eleven, if you buy a 7-Eleven today, the payback period is 10 years. And you will invest a lot. Ang puhulan mo lang dito, invest in the event, bring your leaders there, let the other leaders talk to them, not you. Because they know you. If you try to become intelligent with them, I know you. Hello, knock, who's there? Let the other leaders talk. That's the reason why in this industry, you cannot do it without unity with all other leaders. You cannot do this without making them so close to the management. You know, Alan Kang is very wise, our upline. No? He came to the Philippines, he brought Ramon Tong and Eric Chok and Doc An. No? And you know, because he said that he is not good, so he made these three very close to the management. He was just watching because he said he is not good in English. What an excuse, right? And then because they were so close to the management, they grew. O Alan Lee, they were left here. Now they have a big group, both of them. Team Supreme Pegasus 3 Raymond Tong and Team Supreme Pegasus 1 Eric Chok. It's not about you. Be system dependent and they will grow. How about in Tacloban? You have to bring the system there because they don't have system there, so they create their own. But it is Riway system still. They promote Riway still. This is how simple it is. Invite to events. That is our business. Diba? You get someone and say, I will make him a leader. So I will meet, he cannot come. Oh, kawawa naman. But he wanted to become leader in Riway. So I will always go to Alabang to talk to him in Uptown Center. Kumusta ka na? Kumain ka na ba? Is that the way to treat a leader? If that person wants to be a leader, you tell him, bro, you should be in the event. You should be in the leader sharing. You should be in the OPP. Yeah, let me tell you this. OPP is not a product presentation. Marami sa inyo nagkakamali dyan. Team Supreme Pegasus, Raymond Tong, we're talking about it. Noong araw, the presentation of networking called BOM, Business Opportunity Meeting. It's all business. Business Opportunity Meeting. Because health was not a priority, is not a priority. So therefore, if you offer them health product, they rather prepare bigas. Sabi nila, kaysa bibili ako niyan, bibili ko lang ng bigas. Magkakasakit ka, hindi ba wala ka naman. Diba? It was not a priority. Nung araw, BOM, Business Opportunity Meeting. OPP is a performance time. You keep on putting a lot of leaders to be trained so that they will love, they will belong. It's not for the product. Because the product is for you to take and make an experience for yourself and you share it every single day to people. You don't need to discuss to them the stem cell, the blastocyst, and blood death. Can you imagine you meet a friend, you sit down in a Starbucks, and you explain all the blastocysts and the And, you know, talaga tumalino ka pala dyan. Baka hindi ko kaya yan. Kasi hindi ako ganyan katalino, di ba? Hindi niya alam, paulit-ulit lang naman yun. In fact, most of you, sawa-sawa na nga kayo sa OPP. Pag OPP, wala nang tao rito. Have you noticed that? So it's not getting the attraction anymore, am I right? That's the reason why we change it. We sell first the value of the organization. If they like it, we will deal them as leader. Because your goal is for them to have leaders under them. And you know, if you have one leader, it is your obligation to put leaders under them. Not you, but they will get and you will be the one to develop. Because they are new. But if you are new, don't do it in Starbucks. Do it here. With the people talk to Doc Ann, to how do you mix ba lang sa'yo? O pwede, Vivian, di ba? If you, may sakit siya. Dr. Jenny siya. But of course, in this company, doctors are not allowed to endorse. Alam niyo ba yun? Bawal. So the best that Dr. Jenny can give is her testimony and the testimony of Al, or her testimony. Do you know that the testimony is more powerful than the details? Even if it's not so good, how does it affect you? But most of us, we don't have testimony. You're like my friend who is an agent of BMW. I notice she is always driving a Toyota. And I asked her, who is the top sellers in your company? This guy, I forgot the name. Is he driving a BMW? Yes, he buys new BMW every 3 years. That's the reason why he is number one and you are at the bottom. Because you sell something that you are not using. Toyota. For 15 years, you never rank up to the second to the third of BMW. You remain to be at the bottom. At least he has a job. But how fulfilling it is if you are always at the bottom. But at least he managed 15 years in that company. Invite to events. Okay, now, events again. Guys, you should treasure this. This is already Team Supreme Pegasus 3 Ramon Tom. He will conduct in Manila office on November 7th, while Lani and I is in Iloilo. So, guys, self-development program. You know, if you will sit down with Ramon, his heart for this company is so much. His heart for the people, wala na siyang pakialam sa sarili niya. It's always for us. You sit down with him, feel him. And because he has a heart, guys, you invite as many people as you can on November 7 here. This is your opportunity. You don't need to talk to them outside. You just tell them, you know, Raymond Tong, our Team Supreme Pegasus 3, he used to stay, he was almost dying with 2 heart bypass, and now he's very strong, and now his family succeed because of the platform. That's the reason you should learn the platform. You attend this event, you should hear from him if you want your life to change. And you know, like for example, Raymond is not talking just a word. When he talks about his life. That's the reason why you can easily learn it. Then another one is in, meron pa isa, number 7. Toto. This one is in Pampanga office, November 8. That's a Friday. So all of us are invited to come. You bring your guests. Ngayon pa lang nag-i-invite ka na. You give them the schedule, as many. If you can invite 10, at least 2 attend or 1, you win already. How many of you invite 10 and sometimes you only invite 1, no? And then you are there sitting down, Lord, sana dumating siya. Lord. Damihan mo. Seryoso. Tapos nung dumating siya, ay dumating ka. Pinunasan mo yung sapatos. game. But good numbers. Hindi yung numbers na pinwersa mo. Yung tinutukan mo. Pare, tagal na kitang iniintay. Bumili na nga ako ng 45, ganun ba ako? Kasi parang hindi mo yata ako pinapakinggan. Alam ko lahat ang daan mo. Kasama mo mo. Attend ka na. Guys, are you getting this? Yes! Invite many. Now, you have a lot of time for November 7. Choose the best leader you can invite here. What is our business? Events. That is our business. Why do we go to Thailand? For the elephant? Sus Mariosep. If you earn a lot, you can buy your own elephant. Kesa kasi ginagalang elefante galang sa iyo. Wala gano'n, no? Alam mo, pag nangyari yan, maraming pag nakabili ka ng elefante, maraming sasali sa iyo. I'm not kidding. Pag gala ka ng gala ng elefante, ay, sus Mariosep, maraming magsasign up sa iyo. Kasi gusto ko yan. Diba? Hindi mo pa kailangan ng parking, Lola. Can you imagine, pupunta ka ng 5E kung hindi ka matatraffic? Masakay ka sa elefante, diba? O diba, itatali mo lang yung somewhere there. At pagkakaguluhan ka pa ng tao. But anyway, guys, are you getting this? Dinadahan-dahan ko na eh. Bring people to events. Let the event cook them, not you. So, 8 obstacle in Pampanga. So, you should know how to sell. You not sell, alam mo pare, you should attend this meeting. Sino sasala? Ano yung Team Supreme Pegasus 3? Ano yun? Okay siya, mabait. But, guys, they have to feel your heartbeat when you invite. You know, this guy, Team Supreme Pegasus 3, is willing to invest a house in the Philippines. He became so successful. You should hear that, bro. Sino ba yan? Wala lang. My goodness. Guys, are you getting this? Whether you like it or not, the performance in network marketing is not only those who are in the States, you are part of it. Yes. Because if you are not part, we're not going anywhere. All of us must assume responsibility because all of us will become successful anyway. You know what? Team Supreme Pegasus, Ramon and I are talking, and I may not be, it may be too early because we're going to increase the numbers of people who are speaking here. Yes. Instead of 1 star who are doing the product presentation, we will consider the rising star. Yes. The goal is to increase the number of people speaking here. And the good thing in Riway, no matter what you say, when you come down, people are clapping, you know. When I was new here, what did that guy say that make these people stand up and shake their hands? Are they crazy? Now I am too. So whoever, guys, listen to this. If we will make a 1 star, a 2 star, a rising star, so uploaded, the guests will like it. And they will say, I want to stand in that stage. Look at that guy. He is out of this world, he spoke there. But everybody was cheering up and clapping. Who is the most to duplicate? 1 star or Pegasus?
1 star.
Make a lot of 1 star. Let's make a lot of 1 star. In fact, my goal is not 1 star, 2 star. To my team, I told them, don't make a 1 star. Make a 2 star. Because it means to say 2 star has leaders under. Because that's our business. Okay? And of course, in Iloilo, okay, this is what duplication is. I will be the MC. She will be the speaker. I am looking forward one day that a two-star will speak here with a Team Supreme Pegasus to the MC. That is more attractive. Yes, it's true. I am very, very good looking, but that is not necessary. If you say, it's one Ondo, I will attend. Guys, you are not in the business. Guys, seriously. This is not a popularity contest. This is a network marketing duplication business. The more people will duplicate here, you know what I'm afraid? If after 6 months I'm the only one standing here, we have a problem. Are you getting this? You should volunteer. Don't be afraid. When you stand up here, you will not die. I can promise you that. But because we need your contribution, you have to stand here. And even if you commit mistake, as if you never committed, everybody will applaud you, everybody will go on you, as if you are a popular person. You capitalize the culture of this company. Only this company can do that. So don't be ashamed.
I like that.
Volunteer, guys. We need a lot of people standing here, not only me. I'm looking forward one day a two-star will do a system course. Don't worry, I will sit down with you and this is what you say. But whatever you say, even if you said the wrong thing, I want you to know that you will be valued by the people in Riway, no matter what you say here. But now the duplication begins. Lani will be the one to do this. And I hope you guys will follow. Now we allow 3-star to do the closing. We make a lot higher standard that only elite can close. But I'm looking forward that the 3-star is closing. The Team Elite Pegasus are there clapping their hands and shaking the hands of the students. That's the goal. We are into duplication. We don't need an intelligent people standing here. How can you develop a person if hindi ka pa pwede? Marami ka pang kasing kakainin. Saka ka naman. That's not Riway. My goodness. Guys, are you seeing it? Yes. Who among you when you first time you were your knees are shaking like that? And your hand is as cold as ice? But when you go down, everybody's, wow, that's good. That's the best thing I have ever heard in my life. And the guys, I cannot even believe myself. How can you believe me? But that's the way. Fight for the Philippines. You know what fight means? What is our contribution to Riway International who treasure us much? You know how much the LRN in the Philippines in World Trade Center? That's 30 million bucks. The company could have pocketed it and do it for themselves, but they invested for you and I. Let's have a heart. We don't need intelligence here. We need a heart. If we have a heart, many people will come to us. Many people will join us. And if we build a lot of leaders, this I can promise you, Portier will be in every household in the entire Philippines if we do it. Because it is the leaders that can explain that. It is the leaders that have the heart. You know, one time I was sleeping and I just realized I was not able to take Portier. So at 3 o'clock in the, I forgot to take. So, no, I want to sleep. No, and my mind is, you did not take. Allah. So I woke up, go to and drink my Portier. Guys, are you seeing this? Yes. A leader is loyal in every aspect of Riway. But me, I love Riway so much. And I will fight until Riway marks mark in the international for the Philippines. My goal is to create 10 Team Elite Phoenix. And I told my team, I don't want, that's me, okay? My wife is not even calculating yet. But she said, okay, if you guys will become Team Elite Phoenix, I will bring you to Germany or Poland on a business class Qatar Airways. We need to, that's what I'm telling the team. So, I want to see Erwin riding in a business class in a cabin, drinking all the wine, diba? So, you rather be drunk, because you cannot bring home the wine bottle, diba? So, drink it to death. And all the caviar, and all the steak, and you know the good thing in business class, they never stop feeding you. Especially in Qatar Airways, that most of the supervisors are Filipinos. Sabi ko, pare, ang ganda ng ulam. Saan ko yan pwedeng ilagay? Mamaya, pagtahim na sila, isilid mo sa maleta mo, yung nasa taas. Sabi, ano mo ba pwede? Ito bang cabin, mauwi ko? Kasi ang mahal eh, di ba? But I'm willing to do that for this. I don't know how much money I will spend on that. But that Team Phoenix will have to ride in Qatar Airways in a business class and eat the chocolate that I always bring home. I tell the flight stewardess, you know what? This chocolate tastes so good. If I can bring 4 to my wife, wag po kayong mag-alala. Ilagay niyo dyan sa inyong jacket. Kaya magkakaintindihan. Sige. But guys, seriously, let's do it seriously.
Yes.
You know this training, after this, ano ba tinaya natin dito? It's this. Let's mark the Philippines. Let's create a lot of 2 stars, a lot of 3 stars, so that the Pabos and the Phoenix will rise up. You know, I believe, this is how I believe, if we will create in the next 6 months 10 Team Elite Pabos, I believe in my mind that the charter flight will come back.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And the incentive and all expense paid to international will come back again. We need to contribute. And I do hope this training will matter for you. I appeal to you guys. Let's build Riway Philippines, not just thinking but here. I'm appealing to you. Let's build Riway Philippines big. Let's get tired of our rank. You know, one time I removed this. Because every time I look at this, sabi ko, mukha ng manok eh, sa tagal. Diba? Are you serious, guys? Star, don't stay there. 1 star, don't stay there. Rising star, make another 2 star. Anyway, it's not you who will play them, it's the system. Anyway. With that, thank you very much.
Alright, again, can we begin? So, ito mo, a big round of applause. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, how you feel right now. You feel blessed? Yeah! You feel empowered? Yeah! So, sabi nga knowledge is power. No, actually, knowledge is just a potential power. Knowledge plus action is power. Diba? Here in Riway, hindi to paramihan ng alam. Correct? Here in Riway, paramihan ng application. I hope those, what we have learned this morning, ladies and gentlemen, ito yung mga things na magagamit natin or ma-apply natin on inside our journey here in Riway International. Diba? Nagpapakita natin to the world that we are a world-class business people, diba? So, with that being said, again, can we give Tito Mo na big round of applause? Yeah. I would like to thank you for inviting me, no, as your MC for this morning again. Sabi nga, do not aspire to make a difference. Do not aspire to make a living. Okay? Here in Riway, let's aspire to make a difference. Again, this is your friend and neighbor, Dara Store. Big love and learn. We are all born for greatness. Thank you.